Hey, what's going on, good people? This your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Got another wild one for you, and man, let's just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this got to be one of the wildest stories I've ever done thus far. One of them. This may be the wildest one of 2023 thus far. Okay? You have a mother and a daughter, and I bullshit you not when I tell you this. You have a mother and a daughter that killed her mom, which is the daughter's grandmother. All right? Try repeating that shit several times, but I'm going to try to do it for you. You have a mother and a daughter who killed her mom, which is the daughter grandmother. Okay? The grandmother was 71 years old. 71 years old. And the details y'all going to hear, dismembered, grid her body parts. Why? What the hell is wrong with people? But before we get into it, let's throw out some names. Candace Craig is 44 years old. All right. Her daughter name is Salia Salia Salia. Her last name is Hardy. She is 19 years old. The lady who has been murdered, 71-year-old Margaret Craig, which is Candace Craig mother. All right? Candace Craig mom. All right? And that's Candace right there. The daughter, for her to be 19, she's rough looking in the face. She look older than 19. So I don't know what's going on with that. And they go Miss Margaret right there. Poor baby. They go Miss Margaret right there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all hear this shit. Y'all hear this shit.
Now to an absolutely shocking story out of Prince George's County.
The horrific scene involved a chainsaw. It happened last Friday in Landover, Maryland.
Ooh.
A mother and daughter are charged in connection with the killing of a 71-year-old grandmother. We want to warn you, the details are disturbing and they are not suitable for children.
News 4's Darcy Spetzer has the very latest.
Police say 71-year-old Margaret Craig died at the hands of her own family. The details laid out in charging documents are gruesome. Candace Craig, the victim's daughter, is accused of murder. Craig's teenage daughter, Salia Hardy, the victim's 19-year-old granddaughter, is accused of helping to cover up the crime. Police say the victim's remains were found in trash bags in the basement. Investigators say the mother and daughter dismembered the victim with a chainsaw and allegedly attempted to burn her remains on a grill and a fire behind the home.
I just think it was so horrifying that it defies belief for me.
Police went to the home on Hill Road in the Landover area Friday afternoon after a relative reported the victim missing. Police say Candace Craig opened the door and allowed officers inside. Police say those officers smelled the odor of decomposition when they went into the basement. Hardy allegedly told police that on May 23rd, her mom attacked the victim after the victim threatened to report Craig for fraudulent use of her credit card. The next day, according to charging documents, Hardy discovered her grandmother's remains in a blue bin in her bedroom.
It's a shame. Very sad. Very sad. And she did not deserve that.
Candace Craig charged with first and second degree murder. Her daughter, Salia Hardy, charged with being an accessory after the fact. Prosecutors say due to the condition of Craig's remains, it will be a challenge to determine exactly how she died.
Say it's disturbing is an understatement. It's horrifying.
According to those charging documents, Craig was murdered 10 days before her remains were found. Now, the mother and daughter are both maintaining their innocence. They were ordered held without bond during court appearances here today. In Upper Marlboro, Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Both women will be back in court next month.
Y'all cannot make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up, okay? I got to take my glass off for that one. You can't make this shit up. And see, check this out. This is why I said early this morning, for those of you, it was quite a few of y'all in my live this morning, probably a lot of people sleep or whatever. I did a live early this morning. If you haven't, please go check it out. That's why I said in my live early this morning, when that dude got up there and said, you know, it's getting to the point that we scared to come outside. You know, something to that fact of the matter may not be his word verbatim, but he did say something about, you know, we scared to come outside because of things like this. You know, what happened to the AJ, what happened to her, you know. But and I paused it and I said, you know, I mean, I can hear him when he say that, but then again, I disagree because if you try to talk about, you know, white versus black, then I totally disagree with that. And this is the reason why I totally disagree with that, okay? Again, y'all can sit up here and play the race game all you want to and saying that it ain't safe to come outside around white folks and all that. You know, hey, I can't do anything about how y'all feel about that. You know, I mean, some people are strongly against white people. They don't like them. They don't fuck with them. And they really do feel like that they have to get us whatnot. Again, I'm not knocking you for it. Everybody has their right to feel how they want to feel, all right? But the thing I'm trying to get y'all to see is where, you know, you need to stop looking at them. These are our own people. So when he said that last night, I mean, I agree with some of the stuff he's saying, but as a whole, if you just talking about it ain't safe to come outside because of white people, whatnot, okay, sir, I would like for you to see this story right here and tell me what do you think about this? You know, unless you just specifically talking about Florida, but I'm pretty much sure Florida has the same thing going on all across the globe, all right? Our people, the way that we do in our own people, all right? So I would like for you to see this, and I would like to hear what you say about this, all right? I mean, I understand it's two different stories. I get that. But at the same time, listen to this. This is a woman who is a mother herself that has a child, killed her own mom with her daughter. These are black people. Ain't nobody white involved in this. These are black people. And they did this to a 71-year-old woman, which is her mom and her daughter's grandmother. And we supposed to believe that it's not safe to come outside around white folks? Be that as it may. But apparently it ain't safe to be around our own family, and it ain't safe to be around a lot of black folks. They just call it like it is. You gonna call it across the table. It ain't safe nowhere. I love the hell out of my grandmother. I wouldn't even dare try to even raise my hand or even try to hit her. Probably a lot of stuff I didn't like what she said or what she did. But I wouldn't dare try to raise my hand up at my grandmama trying to kill her. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, that's my phone. Hold on. I thought I cut the sound off. Hold on. Sorry about that. I wouldn't even imagine doing that. Hell, I didn't even like my mama growing up. You know, I mean, I don't even think I even had thoughts of even killing her, or even raise my hand to even try to kill her. Okay, let alone me and my dad ain't just really got the best relationship. I wouldn't even think about doing that to him, killing him. For what? For what? Really, for what? Because I don't think it is nothing that's that bad that I just want to go kill them. And then on top of that, listen to this. For something, if that is true, for something that she did, if that's true about the credit card. Y'all took this lady's credit card, or the mom did. I don't know how much role the daughter played in that. But allegedly the daughter of Miss Margaret took Miss Margaret's credit card, was using it without her permission. Okay, that's something that she did. And now that she found out that she did it, I guess she was afraid Miss Margaret would call police on her, and she was going to go to jail. In which Margaret had the right to do that. Because I'm like, you taking my shit, something like that, a credit card, you taking my shit and use it without my permission. It is what it is. It's fraudulent. You stealing from me. You stealing shit that I work hard to get or I work to get. All right? If I'm going to run up my credit, let me do it. I don't need your help. Until this day, I have not dealt with no credit card. I don't plan on dealing with no credit card. That's one thing my mom taught me. Don't deal with no credit card. Please, it'll fuck you up. And I seen credit card debt fucks up a lot of people. It does. I don't even want to fuck with no credit card at all. If I do, it had to be a last resort on something, or it's something that I must have to get an item. But I think some things around the world, I think some probably do. You have some kind of credit or credit card or something for you to get it. I don't think it's many things, but I think it's some things that you may have to have a credit card, you know. And I guess just to show them, you know, that you're building up credit, or you doing, or just have some kind of credit on your account, you know. However that shit works. I don't know. I don't want one. I don't want one at all. But you killed your mom for allegedly doing this for something that you did wrong. Not something that your mom did wrong, but something that you did wrong. And you got your hard-faced 19-year-old girl. That girl do like looking 19. That girl look like she down there 30 and 40 already in the face. Now, I don't know if she on drugs or anything like that, but at 19 years old, you shouldn't be looking like that. In my opinion, you just shouldn't be looking like that. All right? Or maybe she got some kind of bone disease or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff like that. I don't know. But to be 19 years old, why are you looking like that? Okay? But then again, can I really talk? Because when I was in the 9th grade, I had a full beard in 9th grade. And people kept fucking me talking, man, cut your beard off. I said, no, I was liking it. I was digging it. I was in 9th grade, had that full beard. So I guess I can't just really talk. But anyway, the topic at hand here. You have so many devilish folks in the world. This is why I tell y'all, who are your worst enemies? And I think I got a video somewhere down my timeline. Who are your worst enemies? Your own family members. And for you to go this route, this hard, to try to get rid of this woman, chainsaw it and try to char her body, y'all some sick son of a bitches, or it's just more than just a credit card. It's got to be more than just a credit card. You probably had done a whole lot of shit that woman had found out about, and you knew if she turned you in, your ass was going to get in trouble. All right? But again, what the guy said, what I played y'all last night about AJ, rest her soul. You know, it's getting to the point, they say to come outside, and I'm almost sure he was referring to white people. He was. All right? But what about us? What about us? What about us? Okay? People get jealous of another person because they got this and that and other. People get jealous of another person because they got a female that they want to talk to. All right? Or vice versa, female seeing some dude she want to talk to. Jealousy is a motherfucker, and a lot of people ends up dead because of that. I was watching something the other day, somebody was talking about something about jealousy. I can't remember what it was. I mean, nobody got killed. But it's amazing that when people get that jealous of you over something that you have that you really sometimes got no control over, or you just went and got it, you know, or somebody just like you, preferably over somebody else. Do you see how people act in this world when they get jealous of that stuff? You can't force nobody to like you. All right? You can't force nothing to fall in your lap. You got to go get it. Even with a person that you got interest in. If you really want it, like they say, you got to go get it. You got to go get it. But even with that about wanting someone, if they don't feel the same about you, you cannot force it. Okay? Same thing with this story. If this is about credit card, you can't make your mama force her to let you use her credit card. If she don't want to, again, if she's going to run her credit up, let her do it. She don't need your help. And you probably was a sorry ass daughter, and she saw what you was doing. And you know, cause people get like that sometimes. Look, I'm tired of help you. It's time for you to help yourself. Because when people see that you're not trying to help yourself, they eventually start trying to help you. All right? They'll eventually start trying to help you until you start helping yourself again. Then they'll start helping you. Okay? Now, I apologize to everybody if I sound like I'm all over the place, but this is sickening to me. This is really sickening to me. And then plus I did this story early this morning. And this stuff that guy said about say it ain't safe coming outside. You're right about that. But again, it ain't safe coming outside with a lot of people. It ain't just one race. It's all across the globe. So with that being said, here's what they saying. And this article I'm reading is 3 days old. A Maryland woman allegedly killed her mother, then enlisted daughter to help hide the remains. A Maryland mother has been arrested and charged with the murder after authorities allege she killed her elderly mother and enlisted her teenage daughter to help hide the remains. Candace Craig, 44, has been charged with first and second degree murder in connection with the death of 71-year-old Margaret Craig. According to a press release from the Prince George County Police Department, her daughter, 19-year-old Salia, whatever the hell her name is, Hardy, has been charged with accessory after the fact because authorities claim she helped her mother attempt to dispose of her grandmother's remains. She probably threatened her daughter. If you don't help me, I'm going to kill you too. She probably threatened her daughter. Police was called to the family home in Landover on June the 2nd after the 911 caller said they had not communicated with Margaret Craig for several days and was worried for her welfare. Candace Craig answered the door and let the authorities inside to search the home. Police said when officers entered the basement, they immediately smelled the odor of decomposition, the release states. According to release, a preliminary investigation allegedly suggests that Candace Craig killed her mother on May the 23rd. The following day, Hardy helped her mother attempt to dispose of the remains, police alleged. The detectives of the homicide unit will ensure a thorough investigation is conducted and that both suspects are held accountable for their cruel and criminal behavior, said Major David Blazer, Commander Major Crimes Division. The chief medical examiner's office will confirm the victim's identity and attempt to determine the cause of death. And authorities say a motive for the violence remains under investigation. That is sad. That is so sad. I mean, even if it ain't over a credit card, man, that's just sad, period. Your own family members. Your own family members. So, sir, you ain't safe coming outside around nobody. We're not. We just not. Hell, you ain't safe even being around your own folks. Let's go there. You're not safe. Guys, I gotta head out. You know, I kind of ran out of time right here, but the district attorney came out. I think she did a press conference, and I want to hear that. And if I got time when I get off late tonight, you know, hey, I want to hear that press conference of what she said, you know, because again, like I tell y'all, man, it's a motherfucking ridiculous. This really is. It's a damn shame. A damn shame. The way we do each other. Y'all don't fuck with each other, then just don't fuck with each other, okay? Like they said in the old times, you know, I fuck with them with a long handle spoon. I'd rather do that than to get mad at somebody and want to kill them. All right? But as always, guys, leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.